Hey guys, how you doing today? Um, we were gonna do Dairy Queen because it's like free cone day. Really not worth a whole video. The location I was doing only had like one dip option, and then they didn't have the full meals. I've had one like a long time ago. There's a location next to the beach I'm at, and their food actually was surprising. So felt like it would have been a good idea. However, we adapt, we adjust. Taco Bell just released a good amount of new items, and so we're gonna try a few bites of each, see how they stack up. Little tidbit: Taco Bell was actually a restaurant that I refused to go to for about 4 years of my life. So I ate a lot in high school because you don't find places that you can get that much food for that little price. Now that should be a warning enough in itself, but I do what I can to get my value. Then I figure out, I see an article that reads that they had like 8% silicone dioxide or 7.7% of silicone dioxide, which is like wood filler. Amazing. Now, at a certain point, it's just like, hey, again, do what you can, control the variables that you can, but we're going to be getting like poisoned from a lot of the food that we're eating. So, I try to do what I can to outwork a bad diet, though everyone will tell you that's impossible. So the items that we have today, we have their chicken bacon ranch quesadilla. And so we're going to get a few bites of this. First, we have their new beef roller, beef and potato, and then each of the new mini crunch wraps. They have like the chicken bites in them, crispy chicken bites, and so we're gonna see how all of these stack up. All this food was 16 bucks. Nowadays their prices are starting to go up like everyone else's, but it's still a super amount of food. I should not need to eat for the rest of the day until I get home. So, you still get your value there. Fair enough. A good amount of lettuce in the first bite. And last one. That one I got a good amount of chicken in. Wonder if you guys hear the juiciness on that last bite. So solid. They use the cantina chicken, more of a rotisserie style. It's supposed to be a little fresher. I wouldn't say it makes a world of a difference, but that was fine. Like, I would order it again. It was like $2.99. Give that a solid like 7.1. Next, that beef and potato roller. Now, when I get a burrito from Taco Bell, I typically like to upgrade from the seasoned beef to the steak. Marginally better, but we're gonna try things status quo as they come right out the dealership. Whoa. That was hot, burnt my tongue a little bit. Good amount of cheese, beef, and the potato. Little sour cream in there too. Quite nice, not as good. It all just kind of becomes mushed together. You get some spice. I do like the crispiness of their tortillas, like when they throw them on the grill last minute just to get that extra char. It does do a lot for the texture. Same thing with, obviously, your crunch wraps. Bam, bam. Now again, you can tell a lot smaller than your standard crunch wrap, but again, it's $2. Can't complain too much. Now there's 2 flavors of these, so being able to distinguish would be a huge bonus for them. First bite, I think this is the creamy chipotle. Just chipotle sauce, pico de gallo, the chicken, solid, can't complain. That's actually probably the best thing that I've taken a bite into today. And then the other one should be a creamy jalapeno. And again, I had to replace and get that chipotle last minute because I initially wanted to try their like mini chalupas. I think those are also chicken bacon ranch. I think that's like in right now. I was gonna try those. They're sold out, so they're doing really well, super popular, probably worth a try yourself. I mean, and their nuggets for themselves, a lot of people hate, some people think it's criminal. They're good. You'll see a lot of like fitness fast food, like if you're trying to hit your goals and whatever, like, hey, you're basically getting a 10-to-1 ratio on protein to calories just with the nuggets. And if you get like a honey mustard sauce, I honestly think they're fine. I don't think they're that egregious. Now, cost-wise, I don't think they're very worth it, but what I was gonna say is in a pinch, I think they're fine. Okay, just when I was about to talk some smack on this, the jalapeno came back a little bit. It's not as spicy as I would like. It almost honestly tasted like a mustard. You know, maybe that's because I just said that, so my brain tricked itself. But that's solid too. That's like a 7.9. So best item out of the new ones that I've tried, the creamy sriracha little mini crunch wrap. That's gonna be an 8.1. 7.9 for the jalapeno cheddar. The beefy roll, like a 7 flat. And then I think I might have gave the bacon ranch quesadilla a 7 flat, but I'll bump that up to like a 7.2, 7.3. Fairly good. It isn't like authentic Mexican food. You know what you're getting with Taco Bell. But you know, they're worth a try. If you go during happy hour, you get that little Baja Blast slushie for $1. I can't hate on them. I do respect a good taco. Oh my goodness. A good Taco Bell journey, and especially when it's like 2 a.m. There's nothing else open. It's another great time to try them out. Either way, we roll with the flow. We adapt. Again, wasn't what I was planning for today, but I'm happy with it. It'll keep me busy. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. I appreciate you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever that comment might be. It could be completely random. I get some joy out of reading them. So thank you so much. Have a great day.